What's up, everybody? It's Chewy89 coming at you today, and this time we had another reveal on Tuesday, and this time it's the one we've all been waiting for, the one we wanted to see, Dormammu, guys. Dormammu. I can't wait to talk about this right now. I've not read this. I got a peek at the card. That's about it. I haven't really gone through everything else, so let's take a look. Anyways, guys, before I start this, do me a favor if you guys can sign up for the second win tournament, October 23rd and 24th in Chicago, Illinois. It's a Marvel Crisis Protocol tournament held at Alarms Pro Brewery in Chicago, Illinois. It's run by Vincent Kirchhoff and his team down there. I went there 2018, 2019, loved it, had a great time. We'll be going back for 2021. Just to play some MCP, man, for a couple days. You know, can't wait. We should be a great time. If you guys can, you can sign up on longshanks.org, and I believe it's $35. You pay that straight to Vincent Kirchhoff, and gets you into the tournament. Without further ado, though, let's get into Dormammu and this character. The model is probably one of my favorites in the game, easily. Like, I haven't even seen the card or anything. All I saw was the the model and everything. He just looks phenomenal. He looks amazing. I cannot wait to get this kid. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get this guy next week. We were hoping to get this August 13th. I keep hearing there's delays again. I think maybe Canada's getting it August 13th. I don't know what's going on anymore. I really don't. I hope this crap gets corrected soon, because I kind of want to get these figs in my. I wanted to get these figs in my hand next week. It doesn't look like I will. It is what it is. So let's get into it. So let's get to the panel play. So today on the panel play, we're talking about the opponent interdimensional threat who has sworn out to snuff out the brief candle of humanity's worthless life, coming to the dark dimension to darken doorstep is Dormammu. That's funny. I do like that they chose, again, this was the Marvel 3. Granted, this is probably in comics before Marvel 3, but this reminds me of the Marvel 3 Dormammu. If you ever play Marvel 3, this is what he looks like, basically. He's awesome. Really fun character playing that game. He looks just like that. I'm glad they went that approach. Looks awesome, looks amazing. Probably the biggest character in the game by far, and it gives me hope for other characters too that will have bigger models. You know what I mean? Galactus is one, Sentinel's another. There's others too that are huge too. That I can't wait to see, because they did a really good job with Dormammu. All right, so Dormammu was an aberrant member of an extra-dimensional group of energy beings called the Fault Line. When he was banished from his home dimension, Dormammu discovered the dark dimension and insinuated himself as its sole ruler. He learned of a natural phenomenon in the dark dimension that he quickly used for his own purpose: pocket warps. Really? Huh. Because that's how he teleports back and forth, I guess. These natural phenomena allow Dormammu to pull other dimensions. And the other thing is too, I've only had a glance at his card. I hope Dormammu has like a teleport where he can like get across the board and just do some crazy shit. To pull other dimensions into his own, incorporating them into his vast kingdom. Oh, he puts them into his own. Okay. Dormammu absorbs other realities into his domain, and he has set his sights on the Earth dimension, which is where Doctor Strange defends and all that stuff, and all that cool crap. However, the Dormammu does not stand unopposed. Dormammu has made a mortal rival. By the way, this portal, this terrain piece. I mean, look at Dormammu already. Dormammu looks great. The terrain pieces for this that's coming with it, really good. Really, really good. I hope they get to a point where the terrain, because the terrain pieces look like they look like crazy, right? I know that's not the right word to say, but they look like some supernatural stuff. I'm hoping at some point that the terrain features get interactive. What I mean by that is like, let's say if you're within one of these like terrain features that come with Dormammu, you get like Hex or something, or like you're incinerated or some shit like that. I hope we get some terrain features like that in the future. I hope maybe these act that way. Who knows? We'll see. All right, I made a rival Doctor Strange and has touched the sorcerer numerous times. The Master of the Dark Dimension is Strange. All right, yeah, we don't need to learn much there. The model looks great. That looks great. All right, so here's the card right here. Here's where they start talking about stuff. So Dormammu's at the table with a bang at 8 threat. So 8 threat, highest threat in the game so far, without gems. 8 threat, not bad. That means you can make a team with him at 14, but it's gonna be, man, you're really gonna be. I mean, if you want to get to 14 on sword base, it's let's see, you need 6 points. You can only put 2 more models. You need some 2s. So 10, 12. You need 3 2s. Ooh. 8 threat. But you know what? I'm hoping he does some really crazy stuff. A discount when considering his many powers. Yeah, it is a discount, because I was thinking it was gonna be like threat 9, threat 10, because Dormammu is really, really powerful. But threat 8, that's pretty good. Okay, and with his massive pool of stamina and higher than average defenses, I figured he was going to have high stamina and all that. He'll have plenty of opportunities to put those powers to work. All right, so let's get to the card here. So Dormammu, Dread Dormammu has 2 potent attacks. His primary attack, Shadow Bolt, draws on powers of darkness to damage his foes, curse them, and drain their energy. Ooh, so it has a sap, I guess. All right. So hold on, let me look at the card here. And again, the quality here, not good. I need to find a way to zoom in, but here's the card. Let's just go over the card right now. So he's 10 health, moves medium. I thought he was gonna move small. He's on a huge base. I think he's on a similar base than Ghost Rider. That's really fast. Wow, he's huge and he moves that fast. Jesus. Size 5, which I said he was gonna be the first size 5 model in the game. I didn't think he was gonna get any bigger than that. Good luck trying to throw him. There's not many models that can do it. 8 threat, 445. So above average on defense. So his survivability is through the roof. I like this. But I'm hoping he has like it can hand out buffs and stuff. But let's get to his attacks. So range 4, yeah, Shadow Bolt. He's hitting everybody turn 1. Put it like that. He's hitting everybody turn 1. That's a huge range. And on an energy attack, which energy defense is like, you know, average to below average. Sometimes people have above, but there's a decent amount of models that have below average energy defense. That's really good. So on a wild, after the attack is resolved, this character gains a Hex special condition, and he also has a sap power. So before damage is dealt, he steals a power and gives it to himself. Really good. This is not a beam, so it's not like Enchantress's thing. It's not like Vision's attack as well. This is just a regular range 4 attack, and it can sap power, steal it. I hope you can do a lot of type of power with him. Really good, really good. He has 2 effects here. You can hand out Hex. Hex does pile up after, you know, a decent amount of time. Like not being able to explode crits kind of blows. Really good attack here, and I like it. This is really good. Incantation of Obliteration. That's a mouthful. Incantation of Obliteration. Range 3. This is big spender. Psychic attack, mind you. This is a psychic attack. This is 8 dice, 5 power cost. If he's constantly sapping power, and if he's gaining power other ways, and on top of that, the damage that he does, he should get this really easily. And he has a crazy little... Wow, that's a lot. Okay, so on a crit, hit, block, or failure, Dark Miasma. After the attack is resolved, this character may make an additional Incantation of Obliteration attack without paying the power cost. If he has built-in rerolls, holy shnikes. Okay, so you need everything. The only thing that's not listed here is a wild. So on a hit, crit, block, failure, you can do this attack for free again. The additional attack must target a character within 2 of the original target. Okay, so it has to be another target within 2 and has not been targeted by Incantation of Obliteration. So you can't double tap into somebody. You have to do this attack, you get the result, and then from there, you can attack somebody else. This is okay. I mean, to fish for this, I mean, I'm pretty sure the chance of you getting this without rerolls, not very high. But if you get it, it's pretty cool. And it's a psychic 8 die attack. Not bad. I'm a fan. So now we get to the Flames of the Flatline, Affiliation Dark Dimension. I think the Dark Dimension is leaderless. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe I can't remember which one's leaderless. Maybe this, I don't know. Whatever. If Dormammu was included in a squad, that squad is affiliated with Dark Dimension and must use this leadership. Yeah, so this is the one without an affiliation. Without a leader, basically. Yeah, without a leader. So, okay, so Dormammu is included. That squad is affiliated with Dark Dimension and must use this leadership ability. Okay. Interesting. This character and each other character you control gains 1 additional power during the power phase. That's awesome. That's pretty good. So basically, you can turn your characters into Asgardians. You know, because Asgardians build 2 power a turn. That's pretty good, actually. During the power phase, if another allied character has 6 or more power, it suffers 1 damage. Ooh, really? So during the power phase, if another allied character has 6 or more power, it suffers 1 damage. That's kind of bonkers. Why should I get punished for having that much power? Oh, they basically want to get you to spend it. They want you to go nuts. So they want you to build up a ton of power. This is an aggressive leadership. They want you to build up a ton of power and burn it, basically. Burn it all. And just go nuts and go ham. I'm a fan. Not of this dimension. Place this character within 2 of its current position. Good. So he has a teleport. This can only be used once per turn. So he has a teleport. He can teleport himself. That's good. I'm a fan. I was talking about this. Really good. For 3 power cost, not bad. Okay, feel the power of darkness. After an attack targeting this character is resolved, it may use a superpower. Ooh, after an attack targeting this character is resolved, it may use a superpower. The attacking character is pushed away from this character small and gains the Hex special condition. Jesus. Okay. If the attacking character already had the Hex special condition, gains the Incinerate special condition. Damn. For 2 power cost? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Man, nobody wants to hit Dormammu. All right. Master of the Realm of Darkness. When this character suffers damage from an enemy effect, it gains 1 power instead of power equal to damage suffered. Huh. Well, you're already gaining 2 power a turn for the leadership. They probably want you to earn your power through like the attack and all that stuff. So, all right. When another allied character is damaged by an enemy effect or by flames of flatline. What? Hold on a minute here. When another allied character is damaged by an enemy effect or by flames of the flatline, which is the leadership. Okay, I gotta keep in mind that if you have 6 power, you take a damage. Okay, so now this is where this comes into play. Okay, cool. This character gains 1 power. Ooh. Wow. He has ways to get power. That's pretty good. So if you have a character that's going nuts and gaining at 6 power, they take a damage, you gain a power. That's freaking insane. Additionally, when calculating successes or failures of this character's attack, this character adds the number of failures in both attack and defense rolls to his. Wow, so he has Enchantress. So now, wow. He's gonna be fun to play. He's amazing. I like what I see from this. This is really cool. I mean, at 8 points, you got to figure out how to come up with points to play this, to play Dormammu. But man, this affiliate, I like this. This is crazy. So you have 6 power, you take a damage. Dormammu gains a power. Dormammu cannot gain. If he takes damage from an enemy effect, he only gains 1 power. The only thing with Dormammu here is he's not as tanky as Thanos. He doesn't have any rerolls or anything. But what he has is his success rate, because of the failures, is through the roof, right? I mean, it's not through the roof. It's similar to Scarlet Witch. So he should be. I mean, in theory, he should be fine. With like rolling good attack and defense rolls is where I'm trying to get at, because his success rate now is on a hit, crit, wild, failure. Right? On defense, it's block, crit, wild, and now failure. So you're hitting on a high rate. So it should take a minute to bring him down, and he should be able to get a ton of power to pull off Incantation of Obliteration a ton, or just keep doing Shadow Bolt. But I mean, with you building power this way, on top of that, like, characters are getting 2 a turn, right? And on top of that, they gain power equal to damage dealt and all that stuff, right? You should be. Dormammu should have a ton of power constantly, right? And you should be able to pull off Incantation of Obliteration a ton of times. And if anybody attacks him, he has the Feel the Power of Darkness, which is I get to push you away small, so I can push you out of my range, and you're gonna get a hex. And if you're already hexed, you're gonna get Incinerate. I can see, man, this is crazy to talk right now, but with how you don't have to put him in defenders, but like, let's say for example, if you're crazy enough to put him in defenders, which is doable, right? I mean, but you got to play a high point game. You got to play a super high point game. I'm talking like 20 points, right? So you go Strange Dormammu, that's 14. You go 2 3s, that's 20 right there. You're in affiliation. If you can find a way, but granted, somebody has to attack Dormammu, right? Man, there's thoughts going in my head right now. This is amazing. Okay, so the Dark Dimension. So if Dormammu was included in a squad, that squad is affiliated with Dark Dimension and must use this leadership ability. Okay, So if Dormammu is included in a squad, that squad is affiliated with Dark Dimension. So if you're playing Brotherhood and you play Dormammu, you have to play this. So even if I did, I don't think I could. I have to think about this. So I don't think I can put him in Defenders, because it says here if he's in the squad, you're affiliated with Dark Dimension, and you have to use this leadership ability. So you can't do. Okay, interesting. Okay, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. This is fun. This sounds fun. I'm gonna have a good time. Let's get to the injured side right quick. Let's see if anything changes on the injured side. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Let's get to the injured side. Goes up to 12 health. Wow, he's 22 points. 22 hit points. It's going to take forever to bring down. You got to do a lot. Let's see if anything changes here. Right now, everything's the same. Dark Dimension stays the same. This stays the same. Yeah, everything stays the same. Except for... No, I think everything... Let me take a look. Also, the his innate... I just realized this down below. Look at his innate. He's immune to stagger, incinerate, and bleed. So good luck lowering his defenses. Good luck stealing an activation from him. He can't be staggered. And good luck giving him bleed. Granted, you can give him stun, you can give him poison, you can give him hex, you can give him all the kind of stuff like that. But these two here, that's huge. You can't steal an activation from him. He's going to constantly have 2 activations every single time. Wow. What a character. What a character. I'm liking what I'm seeing from here. So if you take him, you are affiliated with Dark Dimension. So if you put him in Brotherhood, I think you're affiliated with Dark Dimension. If you put him in Defenders, you're affiliated with Dark Dimension. That's actually good. I think that's a good thing because I was just thinking about it just now. I mean, if you want to go nuts and like have a crazy fun game in a 20-pointer, you can go Dormammu, Doctor Strange, and a couple of Defenders. You're affiliated with Defenders. You give them Hex, and so if anybody targets Dormammu, you can do Field of Power, push them, and they get Incinerate, and that kind of sucks. Like there's combo. There's like, man, this is good. He's gonna be hard to kill too. You can't incinerate him. You can't stagger him. His success rate is through the roof. Man, I am a fan. Let's see what else they talk about here. Let's see what they talk about the leadership here. Okay, so he views others. Maybe they have an answer here, and I can get this answer. Okay, so not everyone doesn't play nice with others. He views other beings as pawns in his grand design as evidence of the leadership ability flames with a flatline. The extraordinary leadership is for the Dark Dimension affiliation. Shorthand for Dormammu and the people he bosses around. Any squad that includes Dormammu becomes a part of the affiliation and must use... Okay, so if you put it... It's how I thought. So if you put Dormammu and you want to play Defenders, your affiliation, no matter what, becomes a Dark Dimension. Which, honestly, if you read this... If you have a Doctor Strange with the Soul Stone and you have Iron Fist gaining... He's already gaining 2 power a turn. Man. I'm not going to say anything any more than that. I have ideas. Yeah, so you become the Dark Dimension and affiliated with that. Man, if you play Brotherhood, I'm thinking of Magneto. He'll gain more power. Granted, it's expensive. You got to do a lot. It's expensive. But for how... He's 22 hit points. Above average defense dice. He moves medium. Granted, he doesn't have a throw, but doesn't need it. He doesn't have pushes, but doesn't need it. He's constantly going to be in the game. For you to control Dormammu, on top of that, he has a teleport. He moves within 2. He's always going to be in the game. He's always going to be a threat. I love this. Okay, so you become... Let's finish reading this. The people that bosses around. Any squad that includes Dormammu becomes part of the affiliation and must use the leadership, which grants 1 extra power in the power-up phase. Okay, so you gain 1 extra. So in this theory that I'm talking about, let's say you go Valkyrie, Iron Fist, Doctor Strange, Dormammu, which is 20 points right there. Strange goes to 3 points. Iron Fist goes to 3 points. Valkyrie goes to 3 points. You pop Portal. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. So, And the power he offers can exceed a mortal's ability to bear it. So any other allied characters has 6 or more power during the power phase takes 1 damage. As many other powers that reflect this phenomenal strength, he can force to move around the battlefield, retaliate when attacked. Perhaps the Master of Realm of Darkness, when Dormammu takes damage from enemy effect, he gains 1 power. Yeah, if he takes damage, he's gonna gain an extra power. But if his people take damage, he gains a power. Wow. This is going to be bananas. This is gonna be fun. I already have ideas. This is cool. This is really, 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 really cool. I am a fan of this. I wonder what I really wonder what cards are gonna come with him too. Tactics cards is what I'm talking about. I'm a fan. Wow. I already have ideas for a 20-pointer. It's probably illogical, but I have ideas for a 20-pointer with Dormammu. And I'm gonna be talking about this later, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. That's my Dormammu reveal. Do me a favor, tell me your thoughts on Dormammu down below. Like, dislike the video. Like I said, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. We'll have more MCP content. Let me know your thoughts on Dormammu. I already have thoughts in my head. Tell me down below. Talk to me, internet. Talk to me. Comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. I already have plans for them. I'm gonna have a video for this late. Maybe not today. Give me a couple days. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. I have ideas for this. It's wild, but maybe I should get it out today. But we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care out there. Keep playing MCP.